You are listening to The Last Hand, Book 8 of the Nadia Wolf Series, written by Nicolette Pierce. Copyright 2018. Audio copyright 2025 by Pierced Heart Publishing. Digitally narrated with full cast of voices. Chapter 13. There was no way I was going to stay and take the rap for Muffin. I didn't have time to sit in jail. There were lives at stake. As long as the lights stayed off just a little longer, we'd be out of the building.
Where are we going?
Maya asked. I don't know. I hurried around obstacles, knocking into a few. Orders were being shouted, but I didn't hear any of them. All I could focus on was my escape.
Aren't we going to get in trouble?
I will, but you'll be fine. I found the door and pushed it open into the dark night. Only headlights from cars streaming by lit the walkways. A driver blasted his horn at another driver who didn't stop at the intersection, now devoid of traffic signals.
It's dark everywhere.
Was the entire city down? I really didn't understand how city electricity worked, but I didn't think it was common to have an entire grid go down without a rainstorm or something. The sky was clear from what I could tell, and there wasn't a drop of rain or a gust of wind.
What should we do?
I don't know, but computers are useless to us right now. Let's walk a little and think about this.
Won't it be safer at the police station?
For you, but not for me. Not after Muffin opened her mouth. Maybe you should go back. You can work with the police, and I'll try to find another way.
No, I'm not leaving you. We'll find another way together.
Coming through!
Muffin shouted, barreling down the sidewalk with one hand still handcuffed to a chair with broken legs. She carried it as she charged down the sidewalk.
Muffin, you're stealing a chair.
I'll send them a note where to find it.
She hurried past us.
Should we go after her?
When has anything ever gone right when she was around? Plus, I was still mad at her for plunging me into hot water with the cops. I'd have to let Jessica know. She would sort it out in the morning. Even though I didn't want to follow Muffin, she was going in the direction I was headed. I wasn't sure why I felt the need to go that way. Perhaps because the strip was down the road and we could blend in when the lights finally came back on. But as we walked, I knew where I was headed. Tropical rain. It was stupid, I knew. But at the same time, I was out of options. Stupid was all I had left. Maya, I'm going back to the tropical rain. I don't think you should come along. Go back to the station.
No, I've already told you I'm staying with you. Get it through your thick skull,
She snapped. I blinked, wondering if I'd ever heard Maya so forceful. She sighed.
My feet are still bothering me, but I'm not ready to give up yet. If you have an idea, I want to know about it.
I don't have an idea, but I'm tired of waiting. We've gone to the police, we've researched, we've tried everything we can think of, and still nothing. I just want to go there and see what happens.
Alfonso and his men could be there.
I know.
They could abduct us.
I know.
They could kill us.
I know. She swatted me. Ow! I rubbed my arm. Maya could pack a wallop when she wanted to. I know it's stupid, but what else do you suggest? She sighed again.
I don't know. We still haven't figured out the message in the locket.
Okay, we're in the dark. Where are we going to find a beacon of light? We rounded a corner and began heading up the strip. Maya squealed. She gave a slight bounce and pointed.
There.
A newly built casino tower was lit up from top to bottom, radiating light down upon the dark strip.
We have to go there,
she said, hurrying me along. I walked faster. Why is it the only place with electricity?
I don't know. Maybe they have generators.
To light that entire building? That had to be a mighty generator. We walked past Muffin, who was leaning against a brick building, panting.
This chair is heavy. Wait, where are you going?
To the tower.
Are we gambling? Wait, I'll come with you.
You have a chair stuck to you. You'll never make it past security if you're handcuffed to a chair.
You got a bobby pin?
Do I look like I have one? I asked, pointing to my boring, flat hair.
I do.
Maya said, taking one from a bouncy curl and handing it to her. Within a few moments, the handcuffs and chair were discarded, and Muffin was free. How did you do that?
Do you think this is the first time a man has dropped me off at a police station? I have skills.
How are you at finding people? I asked. It was worth a shot.
Who are you looking for?
Caleb, David, Frankie, Mark, Grayson, Jenna, Ian, Gwen, Sergio, Rosie, Remy, and Ava.
Did you try their phones?
Of course we tried calling them.
No, I meant tracking their phones. You know, to find your friends.
Maya and I glanced at each other.
Did you?
No, I don't know how. Did you? She shook her head.
I've never done it before.
Muffin stuck out her hand.
Give me your phone.
I handed her my phone and she gave it right back.
Your phone is crap.
Maya handed over hers. Muffin nodded.
This might work. It's how I keep track of my men.
She tapped a few times and growled.
The bastard is close.
Who? I asked.
Riza.
Piñata? You're supposed to find our missing people, I said.
I will as soon as I take care of Reza.
Muffin, this is serious.
I know. That's why I'm going to kill him fast.
She had been so quick on the phone that I didn't see how she found Riza. Muffin was our only hope, and she was charging down the road toward the tower.
Do we follow her?
I don't think we have a choice. But as soon as we find a teenager or a 5-year-old, I'm making them help us. We hurried to keep up with Muffin.
What if their phones are off or were destroyed?
I'm not sure. I guess we wouldn't be able to locate them and we'd be back to square one. Still, out of 12 people, hopefully one phone survived. Let's just focus on following Muffin. If she's on Riz's trail, then maybe he can help us. He's a U.S. Marshal. We trailed after Muffin, apologizing to the people in her wake. Her spirit animal had to be a bull. At least we never lost sight of her. Between her height and the yelps that followed her, we were able to keep her in our sights. Maya began to slow. Are you okay?
I'm just not used to chasing after people with all this extra weight.
Do you want to sit down? She shook her head.
I just need to slow down. You go ahead. We need Muffin.
I slowed to her pace. We stick together. I wasn't about to leave her on her own. We know she's heading to the tower. We'll catch up with her.
Is it odd that Riza is at the tower?
I shrugged. Maybe, but after dropping off Muffin to the police, I'm sure he wanted to celebrate.
He could have celebrated anywhere. Why there?
When we find him, we'll ask. It was odd, but I couldn't see him having anything to do with Alfonso. Unless, could it be possible he was trailing after Alfonso? Then wouldn't he want Muffin as his wingman? She could take Alfonso down before a single bullet flew.
I don't like this.
What? There was so much not to like. It was hard to pinpoint just one point.
Vegas is eerie when it's dark.
I had to agree. The only light was from the tower. Crowds were beginning to funnel there, creating a nearly impossible barricade to navigate through. I took her hand. We'll have to stick close. The closer we maneuvered to the tower, the louder and more crowded it became. In fact, I worried if we would reach the door at all. Surely the casino would begin to block people from entering if their casino filled to capacity.
I feel like a moth.
Why?
We're all heading to the same light.
That was true. We were all headed to the same place. And Alfonso might be there. Suddenly, a wave of uncertainty settled over me. Just how sinister were Alfonso's plans? Maya, what if this was Alfonso's plan all along? What if the locket was a warning?
What do you mean?
Tons of people are flocking to the building. What if he's planning to blow it up or release a deadly gas? He'd kill thousands of people.
You don't think he would do something like that, do you?
I wouldn't put it past him.
But why?
I don't know. Maybe he's covering his tracks. Maybe by bringing a building down, a few murders wouldn't be noticed. Or maybe because he's an angry killer.
That's horrible. What do we do?
I don't know, I said again. I wanted to toss my theory aside, but what else could it be? And how were we to stop it?
Where do you think he would be in the building?
I don't know. I was completely useless. I could only think about how many ways Alfonso could kill masses of people. Maya was on the verge of tears, and I was about to lose my mind with so many people jostling to get inside. "I'm sorry," I said to Maya, avoiding a lady's ridiculously large purse as she squeezed past. "I shouldn't have thought the worst. I'm probably wrong."
But you could be right.
Maya stated, sounding a lot stronger than I felt at the moment, even with her unshed tears.
If you were Alfonso, where would you be?
I was about to say I didn't know yet again, but then I looked up and pointed. There, I would be at the top, looking down. You could see everything from up there, but you also wouldn't be able to escape quickly either.
With all of these people, I don't think you could escape quickly no matter what.
A suicide bombing? I pondered. Crews would be working to return the Vegas grid. So, if something was going to happen, it would be soon. And how would Alfonso be able to shut down an entire city grid except for the tower? Too many questions and no answers. And these were all theories. As we drew closer, I realized there was no way to get inside. The crowd had grown so dense we couldn't move.
This is insane. We'll never get to the door.
I never realized how many tourists were in Vegas until we were all trying to reach the same place. We'll have to find another way.
And then what? It'll be just as crowded inside as it is out here.
She was right, but I didn't want to think about it. We were running out of time and options.